everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Brianna.
And I am Corey.
And where are we headed?
I think the airport?
To go to...
Walt Disney World?
Where we always, I feel like, go.
I think?
Yes, that is exactly where we are headed. So, hello everyone and welcome to our Walt Disney World Travel Day vlog. It is 2 o'clock. It is Thursday. We are finished out for the day and we are headed to the airport to head to the most magical place on earth. There is something so magical about the Travel Day vlog.
Oh, it's just
the packing
so
vlog
much joy.
and then this one.
There's just so much joy and anticipation and excitement.
Yes.
That it just makes you excited in life even when you're not going, when you watch this
Like,
vlogs.
watch the vlogs. I
right.
feel like the Travel Day vlogs are the one that I love to watch even the most. So we are so excited to take you guys along for our full travel day. There will also be 4, 5, 6. I forget how many vlogs. I'm like 4, 5, 6. Well, yeah, let's
Numbers.
see. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
So 5.
and then extra vlogs after that. So 5 park vlogs after
5
this
plus.
one. Yeah, 5 plus. And we are so excited to take you guys along on our travel day. I'm like full of energy and I haven't even had a coffee today. I'm feeling a little bit like out of sorts and just really excited and happy. Do you ever get this way and giddy when you're going to Disney? Comment down below.
I am
That's
this
how
way
I feel right now.
always.
Always. However, if you are new to the channel, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up.
Please hit that subscribe button down below.
And turn on your post notification bell so you never miss any of the upcoming Disney World vlogs. We are so excited. So let's head to the airport. We are flying JetBlue. We're so excited. And the resort reveal is to come because we always keep our resorts a secret. So without further ado, let's head to the airport and head to Walt Disney World. Made it through security and in the airport, and I stopped for a crispy Diet Coke. What else would I need? I did not have any coffee this morning because I feel like when I was running around just trying to get packed, sometimes I feel a little bit overwhelmed, and so I don't like to add the caffeine on top of it. So we've got a nice crispy Diet Coke. Corey went to Starbucks and got, what'd you get? Just a cold brew? I think?
No, Americano.
Americano, iced Americano. And now we're just relaxing. It is 2:53. Our flight boards, I think, at around 5. So we have about 2 hours, which we're going to have dinner and eat because the way that our flight time is, we'll land a little bit later and we'll probably end up eating something once we get to Disney. But either way, I just wanted to make sure we were at the airport a little early. So now what I'm going to do is I always like to check what I have downloaded on my iPad because I feel like for the most part, all of the Netflix or Disney shows expire and you have to kind of re-down them. So I'm going to open up my iPad. I'm going to make sure I get all my shows and TVs, movies, all that kind of stuff downloaded. That way I have my stuff ready for the plane. And then we'll probably figure out what we want to do for dinner. We're deciding between either something quick like pizza, McDonald's, or sit down at a little bit of a restaurant. So we'll kind of pick and choose what we're feeling like. But cheers, we've made it through security. We're also, of course, going to get some snacks together later. Also, this is my first time ever filming any kind of travel or Disney vlog on the DJI Pocket Osmo, so let me know in the comments down below what you think of the audio quality. I'm not going to take out the mics today, only because I feel a little self-conscious taking out the mic, to be honest. I feel like the sound quality on this camera is pretty good for the most part, so let me know if you feel like it's too loud and I should actually take out the mics in the future. But cheers, we're at the airport, I'm drinking my Diet Coke, and this is probably the crispiest Diet Coke I've had in a very long time. Cheers. We have sat down, made it to dinner. I'm still drinking my Diet Coke. Corey got what'd you get, a Sam Seasonal?
Sam Summer.
Sam Summer.
Well, it's Sam Seasonal, but
And it is the summertime.
there's always a season, but it's the summer.
I got it. And then you got for a quick lunch, early dinner.
Chicken ranch wrap.
Delicious.
With sweet potato fries.
And then I got the crispy chicken Caesar salad. I was in the mood for a little salad, so we're gonna have some of this and then we'll probably get our snacks and then relax at the gate before it's time for our flight. We finished up and had our little dinner. Corey's picking out his snack of choice. You were in the mood for pretzels.
I know. But
Are you in the mood for like a
Chex Mix
combo or a
situation.
Chex
That
Mix
looks
situation? Yeah, what are you feeling like?
Chex Mix sounds super fun.
I would, yeah, either regular, the cheese ones, the mini Schneiders. Is that what the name of the brand is?
Snyder's.
So it is 4:30. We board in the next probably like 30 to 40-ish minutes, and they had any party of two that wanted to sit in the emergency exit row come up to the front, and they would give you emergency exit row seats. So Corey and I snagged the emergency exit row seats, which I'm very happy about for some extra legroom. But let's do a little snack haul of everything that we picked up for the flight. First, Corey picked up his little pretzels, so those are Corey's, and then he also got a Kit Kat bar, which we're gonna share now that we're gonna sit next to each other. And then we also just got a pack of gum. Fun fact, when you land in Terminal C in Orlando, they do not sell gum. So I was like, you know what, we need to get some gum now. And then I picked out my all-time favorite, which I never travel without, chocolate-covered pretzels. They are the best thing to travel with, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of salty. And then I also picked up the peanut butter M&Ms. I was in a chocolate mood, but also wanted something peanut buttery that wasn't more of like a chip. I know pretzel's not a chip, but that was kind of what was going through my brain. And then Corey brought from home his 2 different packs of Smart Sweets that I picked up for him. These are the sour watermelon, so they're supposed to be like a sour watermelon from Sour Patch Kids, and then some little Swedish fish ones, so we have those. And then I brought from home Twizzlers, my favorite airplane snack, along with the chocolate-covered pretzels. These are always the 2 things that I get. And then we both picked up waters because the Owalas always explode on the airplane with the water because of the cabin pressure. So from now on, every time we travel, we just suck it up and buy a water. However, like I said, we are about, I want to say like 30 to 40-ish minutes before we are about to take off. I'm so excited to get to Orlando. Like I said, it is a gloomy, rainy, crummy day here, so I am very much looking forward to getting to some sunshine. I'm going to go back where Corey and I were sitting, and I'm going to share my in-flight bag. If you're new to the channel, I always pack just a small little bag. I totally forgot to throw it. Did I put it in this bag? I don't think I did. If I did, I could share it now. No, I don't have it. It's in my backpack at the bottom. I'm going to share my little in-flight pouch. These are things that I need when I'm in the flight. However, I don't want to always rummage through my backpack and inconvenience people that might be sitting near me. So I always make a little in-flight bag. So I'll go back now. We're going to put all of our snacks away, and then I can share the in-flight bag. So we're really close to taking off, and I am so excited to get to Orlando. All right, so I am back with Corey, and we board in the next 10 minutes. I just went to the bathroom, got myself all ready to board the plane, but I wanted to share my in-flight bag. I've talked about this in the Pack and Prep with me and just before in general, but I always have a little bag just with me that I can put in the, what would you call that? Like the front pouch of the airplane seat, like in front of you? That
I just call it a pouch.
Okay, the front pouch that is in front of you on the airplane, and it's basically, I just have a little bag like this, and I keep things in here that I just want to be able to have to access really quickly. The first thing is my little Apple AirPods. I normally use the big headset, but I just feel like these are always good to have. Next is Canon battery. Normally I will have the DJI Pocket Osmo battery in here too, but Canon battery just in case the other one dies. Next is a little chapstick slash anything, because I feel like my lips always get so dry on the plane because of the air. And then next is these cords that will attach to our Apple headphones into the headphone jack so that we can watch movies when we fly JetBlue. So that is everything that I keep in my little in-flight pouch. Sometimes when I travel with more of my camera gear, so if I have my hard drive or I want to edit while I'm on the plane, I have a lot more stuff that I'll actually keep in more of like a bigger pouch, but just this small one for today because I'm not editing and I'm just going to watch some movies on my iPad. And so Corey is here. We are ready to head to Orlando. I'm so excited. I'm like chomping at the bit now. Now I'm like, let's go. Chomping.
Oh, I thought you said chomping.
Chomping. No, chomping.
I thought you said chomping.
No, but without further ado, let's head to Orlando.
enjoyed the JetBlue experience. If you receive an email survey about your trip, we'd love to hear your honest feedback. On behalf of all of us here at JetBlue, especially this Orlando Main Street, thanks again for choosing us. For those of you from the Orlando area, we'd like to be the first to say, welcome.
We have made it to Orlando. Touchdown. Easy flight.
Easy flight.
Like nothing crazy. The only thing is I feel like every time that we go to land, what is that called? Not landing, but is that what I was saying? Descending. I always feel like we have a bunch of turbulence. And I don't know if that's just a me thing or if I just feel like we're always moving and grooving on the way down.
I'll be honest, I think it's a you thing.
Maybe it's a me thing?
I think it's a you thing.
Okay.
You're only going off of like our last couple flights.
Well, that's what I mean. Every time that we descend, we have a little bit of turbulence. And I get a little bit nervous on the plane. But we have made it to Orlando. I am so excited. We ended up using the MCO to Disney service. I can have it linked down below. Not sponsored. I'm paying for it. We really like it. It's a little bit more expensive than an Uber, but they basically wait outside for you and take your luggage and take you directly to your hotel. And it's just very easy and very convenient. So we are going to hop in our car right now. And then we are headed off to our hotel to reveal where we're actually staying. Yes. So without further ado, let's head to our hotel, drop off our bags, and then we also need to do our Instacart order, which I'll probably end up ordering while we're in the car. So let's head to our hotel. Okay, as you can probably tell by now, we have just checked into our hotel and we are staying at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, and I am so excited. I have wanted to stay here for years. Corey stayed here once on his first ever trip to Disney when you were, what, 10 years old?
9. It was my 9th birthday back in 2004.
9th birthday back in 2004. Also, I can include you in the vlog. Come on in, my pal. My best pal. I always want to include you. So we just made it to Caribbean Beach Resort. We're so excited. And I just wanted to highlight 2 cast members. We just had the best experience. So originally I wanted to stay in one of the new Trinidad Little Mermaid Under the Sea themed rooms. When I checked in online, we ended up getting Aruba, which was really close to the Riviera, which you all know our affinity.
We love Riv.
For the Riviera, we love the Riviera. But for this trip, I really want to feel super immersed in Caribbean Beach and give it like a 100% good go. So I'd asked if there was any rooms in Jamaica, and we are literally in building number 44. We are the closest building to the Skyliner, the closest building to the bus, and we are in Jamaica.
And we're also like a easy
We're
walk
right
to
across
Port
the
Royal.
pond.
We're literally right next to the Jamaica
see.
pool.
Yes. So this is our room. I don't know if it's circled or highlighted, but this is where we are, and I'm so excited. We're excited to check into our room. We're in Centertown Market now because we're getting some dinner. We just had our resort mugs filled, and I want to highlight the other cast member because she didn't charge us to reactivate our resort mugs, and I just feel like it was so kind.
Ashley and Alyssa.
Ashley was the one at the front desk,
At
and
the front
Alyssa was
desk,
the one that
so, yeah.
didn't charge us for our resort mugs, and that was just so sweet. I don't ever mind paying for them to reactivate them. I just never want to have to keep buying so many mugs and keep them at home.
Well,
You know what I mean?
we're just lazy from the packing perspective. Is the reason why we never take
Bring them. Yes.
And I was like, Brianna, enough is enough. Just bring them.
Just bring them. So, cheers to our first sips of Disney Resort mug. Our food is buzzing, so cheers. And now it's time to get dinner because I'm starving. All right, here we go. Food Network Corey is back in his element. What did you get, honey?
I got the mango pulled pork sandwich.
Very
With-
nice.
But then I went a little lighter on, or did a
Yeah, a little cucumber
tomato
tomato.
salad. Yeah, I'm
So
very
nice.
excited about
Okay.
it.
And then I got the half roasted chicken with cilantro, lime rice, and some veggies. I love the half roasted chicken from Port Orleans. And I feel like we've just been traveling all day that I just wanted something basic, streamlined, and delicious. So we're going to turn it back to Food Network Corey. Also, I'm still getting used to the camera. And sorry if the music is loud in the background, but give us your first bite impression. Wow. Don't you just love vacation? I'm just so happy. Are you happy? Give me all right, give me a score 1 to 10. Can't use a 7. 7's a rookie score.
That's a solid 8.5.
8.5. Nice. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a nice tanginess from the barbecue sauce, but it's fresh from the mango and the slaw. That's good.
Delicious.
Love that a lot.
You all know I am obsessed with rice, so I just need to eat this cilantro lime rice before I do literally anything else. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yes. Love a little roasted veg.
I don't mean to be rude, but Chipotle, take notes.
Chipotle, take notes. Okay, let's go at my chicken. Can I have your fork? Oh, okay. I was just so excited to bite into it that I
I'm like,
snapped.
is it dry or are you just literally forcing?
No, I just, cheers. Very good. I can taste some flavor. It is a little dry. Not super dry, but like a little.
I could tell the mini started cutting it, but I was like, that seems dry.
But it's not very dry. Like, it's still flavorful. Well, we are going to finish up our dinner. My camera battery is pretty close to dead, so we'll see the next time that we see you. We'll be giving a room tour once we head out of here. But so far, we have had 3 of the best cast member interactions. Every cast member that we have interacted with, shout out Aiden, we just were chatting with him here, and he asked about my YouTube channel and everything, and he was so kind, gave us so many great food recommendations, and was just honestly really, really sweet. So we are gonna eat dinner, and then it is time to head to our room. So we have just finished up dinner. It is 11 o'clock. We had our groceries delivered, and we just checked into the room, and it is so cute. We have the most gorgeous view. I cannot wait to show you tomorrow in the next vlog when it's actually daylight, because we have a view of just a really beautiful little courtyard. So I want to do a quick room tour, because then Corey and I need to get unpacked, get ourselves situated, put our groceries away, and get ready for bed, because we have a full Epcot vlog coming tomorrow. So let's do a Caribbean beach room tour. Also, if I did not mention, we are in room 4443, and you know what? I am going to show you guys our view, because look at how gorgeous. It's this beautiful, cutie little courtyard, and then right above us, let me pull up the camera, the Skyliner's right there. So cute. So now let's go do a room tour. All right, so on to the room tour. I just came in the front door, and then to the right we have Mr. Corey Woodbine, and here we have a cute little table and chairs. There's something so nice about having a table and chairs. That way, if we feel like we want to play cards or we just don't feel like laying on the actual bed, it's nice to have that. And then if you turn over here, this is the big, is this the only air conditioning unit? I feel like it's pretty cold in here. It's definitely pumping out air. You have a mirror. Hello, still trying to navigate the camera. And then as you turn over here, you have 2 beds to your left. So these are 2 queen size beds. We are in a 5th sleeper. I'll share the 5th sleeper in a second, but we do have 2 queen beds and then a little bit of a nightstand here in the middle. There is a little drawer right here as well, which is nice for any just extra little storages and things that you need. The only thing that I always miss though about staying in certain hotels is when they don't have a nightstand on the opposite side, because it means that we only have one, but either way, I think it's fine. So we have the 2 queen beds here. Now let me turn the camera. Also, that's the bathroom. Here you have 2 pull-out drawers. So these are 2 drawers for me and Corey to use for all of our clothes. I'll have Corey take the top drawer and I'll take the bottom drawer. And then you have these drawers down here for a little bit of extra storage, which is nice. And then this is the 5th sleeper. I won't pull it down, but it is nice to have a little bit of a bench. That way, if we want to lay out our clothes the night before, it is really nice to have that. And then we have the Tata Woodbine and Tata Party. I'm not sure why they have our names so many different times. And then when you come over here, this is your little kind of, I almost like to call it the kitchenette kind of. You have a little Cuisinart, which is kind of like their version of a Keurig, but you can put in these little like Joffrey's coffee, little like reusable, not reusable, but just little coffee filters, I guess. And then you get an ice bucket. I thought that this was just a pull-out like refrigerator. However, it's not, and it's a beverage cooler that they have here hidden away, which is so nice. So that's a little beverage cooler. And then when you turn in here, we are now officially in the bathroom. So what I love about this is, say it with me, double sink. There is something so nice about having 2 sinks when Corey and I come to Disney, because then we're not fighting over who is using the sink at what time. And then if you turn over here, you do have this kind of long closet with some extra storage up here. These are my all-time favorite closets sometimes that they have in Disney, just for the sole fact that if we need extra hangers, we have just so much space versus it being so much more condensed and a lot smaller. So now I'm gonna turn you one more time, sorry for the whiplash. Now we go into the bathroom. Definitely a little bit outdated, but honestly, I feel like it's just what you need, you know what I mean? So we have a nice little shower here, got the H2O products, shower nozzle up there, and then your toilet is in here, and then, of course, you have your full-length mirror for all of your OOTDs, and here is my OOTD of travel day. So we are now going to get ourselves unpacked, situated. I have to say, I really, really like the room. The one thing that I will mention is we did have the ability, if we wanted to be in the Trinidad area. However, Corey and I said that we just really want to be closer on this trip. It's going to be very, very hot, and I want to be able to get to and from a pool really quickly and to and from the main area quickly. So we're going to unpack our groceries because it is close to almost going to bed because we are exhausted and we have a full day at Epcot tomorrow. So let's unpack all of our clothes so that we can go to bed. We are in bed with all of our stuffed animals. Faces washed, teeth brushed, finally ready for bed. I have a ton of pimple patches on because for some reason I am breaking out right when we go to Disney. I don't know why, but I am. But if you're new to the channel, we do our 3 favorites of the day where we talk about just the 3 highlights that we had from the entire day. So who wants to go first? You want to go first?
I'll go first. 3 favorites. Getting on a plane.
Number 1.
Second favorite, the 3 lovely cast members we.
I thought you were going to say the 3 caballeros. And I was like, we didn't even go to Epcot today.
Nope. The 3 cast members that we got
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
And then lastly, just being here.
Yeah.
Just being here is great. Mm-hmm.
My 3 favorites of the day were getting on a plane. We've been itching for this trip. My second favorite was all of the wonderful cast members that we met today. And my third favorite was checking into Caribbean Beach. The room's beautiful. I really like it so far. And I'm so excited that we got the Jamaica area because I feel like we're in a really good spot for our trip over the next few nights. So we are excited for a super fun vlog series for all of you. So make sure if you've made it this far in the video to give the video a big thumbs up.
Please hit the subscribe button down below.
And turn on your post notification bell so you never miss any of the upcoming Disney vlogs. But we will see you all first thing tomorrow because tomorrow we are headed to Epcot. So good night and we will see you in the next one.
Toodles.